For about 10 plus years now, my family and I have been going to Destin at least once a year. Sometimes together, sometimes it's just me and the wife, but we always have a good time. And this time we went to go celebrate a few birthdays on Crab Island. This trip had a few good things and bad things to it. But first, let's do the good thing. So something we try to do when in Destin is to eat at a place we've never eaten before. This time it was a sushi spot called Domo Izakaya. I'm pretty sure I butchered that, but the decor inside was super sweet. Cool little figurines everywhere, a little bit of anime stuff. The sushi bar was super clean, super nice, super fresh. We ordered a few rolls which were delicious, but if you're not in the mood for sushi, they have other stuff like ramen, curry, some other Asian inspired dishes as well. Pictured here is the lunch special teriyaki and curry katsu, I think, and along with a ramen bowl and a udon bowl that my wife got. And we had to have dessert. Pictured here is the matcha tiramisu, which everyone loved. It was probably the best thing there. I could probably have eaten 3 of them. Alright, on to the main event. This is the dock where everyone loaded on their pontoons to go to Crab Island. This is kind of the ugly part, and I only say ugly because rain was in the forecast and we did get stormed on. And so once you get on your pontoon, you'll kind of cruise until you go across the bridge. That's the same bridge that was at the beginning of the video where we saw the Destin sign. And if you don't want your own pontoon, I'm sure you can rent this sweet pirate ship here. I think we saw it on the water that day as well. I'm not 100% sure if they do just tour guides or if you can actually rent that whole thing to yourself for the day, but I'm pretty sure if you have enough money, you might be able to. And this building here is, I think, the apartments at Harbor Walk. There's a little small village or a tourist area where you can just walk the strip, and there's a bunch of restaurants in that area. So because of rain, this is what the water will look like on Crab Island. And this is before we got caught into a storm. There were a couple of water spouts that were actually forming. And so we kind of just rode it out and kind of sat in the rain. I think it cleared about 20-30 minutes and then it became a pretty decent day. So generally everyone would park their pontoons here and just kind of hang out. The water's pretty shallow, so you can see people are standing around. There's little restaurants afloat that you can go hit up, and little tiki bars as well if you didn't bring your own drinks. There's also a lady who goes around in a boat or canoe that sells Chick-fil-A if you want Chick-fil-A. There's also some land on the left side once you get into Crab Island where you can kind of dock near, and there's some beach land where you can just kind of hang out as well. And that's what we did for a little bit of the day to, try to sober up a little bit. And this is what the water normally looks like at Crab Island. Crystal clear, super white sands, everyone having a good time. It feels good. It's sunny. The water is great temperature, especially if the sun is on it. And it's always a good time. I would say this last time was our most tamed time. Normally we go with a bunch of rowdy folks and have a super great time. Not to say that this time wasn't fun either, but I think throughout our years going to Destin, I think that's what you learn is there may be a slight chance of rain, especially around this time of year, which was the end of July because of hurricane season, but you just have to make the best of it. You may get some rain one day, but the next day it'll be super sunny. And depending on how long it's been sunny, the water can be super clear. Even if it hasn't been super sunny all day, the water is still kind of an emerald color, and you're guaranteed to have a good time in Destin, I promise you. So yeah, check it out. Go and visit Destin at least once, and I guarantee you will get hooked. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, and I will check you guys out on the next travel video. Peace.